Hello, and welcome to Evensong. My name is Ruth Lomax, and it is my privilege to be in ministry with and on behalf of the people of First United Church, serving in the city and the county of Wetaskiwin. That particular geography and building and ministry is located on the traditional lands of the Newell. But this service, this Evensong, was recorded far, far away on the traditional lands of the Nisinabe and Métis under Treaty 3. I am grateful to be on the traditional lands of the Ojibwe and Saulteaux and almost 25 other indigenous nations who call this Lake of the Woods, Ministic, the lake of many islands, home. And so I invite you to just take a moment and think about the land where you are, or the water, which you'll be seeing in a moment. But is it about that place that helps you feel like you're home? We all have, hopefully, some place where we feel safe, where we know we're welcome, where we can relax and feel at ease, a place to call home. It is our hope that these times of worship, time to be still and to reflect, to be part of God's good creation, offer us those reminders to make home for God within us. Tonight we'll be using J. Philip Newell's Celtic Benediction this week and next week. You may choose to get a journal. There will be some items that you might like to have to create your own sacred space, but know that you can pause the video at any time to get yourself ready, to spend more time with the wondering questions, or to take some time to journal or have conversation with your household. So I wonder what the land is like where you are. And what about it nourishes you? Or where do you feel most at home upon this good earth? I invite you to take a deep breath and settle yourselves a little more deeply into the Holy Presence. You might like to create your own sacred space, wherever that is, in your home, out in your deck, somewhere that you intentionally make room for God in your life. You might want to have an underlay of some kind that helps ground the space and hold things together. You might have an object that reminds you of someone or something. You might also like to have a candle, a light that helps both focus our attention to this space, but also our intention during this time of worship together. And you might like to have some kind of object that is part of the natural world that reminds us we're all earthlings, part of this great and glorious creation, and each of us contains the divine spark of the holy. You'll know what you need. It may change over the weeks. It may look something like this. It may look nothing like this. You might choose to add in other things as the weeks build. You might invite other people from your household to create a space, or perhaps create their own space and keep yours uniquely for you. However you do it, it will be enough. And it is there to help you get ready so that whenever you light the candle and look at those objects, you are recalled to the presence of the holy that dwells within you and within all creation. Where two or three are gathered in my name, I am there, I am there. Where two two or three are gathered in my name, I am there. I am there. Are you ready? I'll invite you to take a deep breath in and out. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibilities. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibilities. Be open for something wonderful to happen. Be open to the possibilities. Before the mountains were brought forth, or ever you had formed the earth, from everlasting to everlasting, you are God. I invite you to take a deep breath to make space. All around, everywhere, everywhere, all around, everywhere, holy, holiness. A prayer. In the infinity of night skies, in the free flashing of lightning, in whirling elemental winds, you are God. In the impenetrable mists of dark clouds, in the wild gusts of lashing rain, in the ageless rocks of the sea, you are God, and I bless you. You are in all things, and contained by no thing. You are the life of all life, and beyond every name. You are God, and in the eternal mystery, I praise you. You're invited to take time to be still and to be aware of that ageless presence of the holy, more steadfast than the rocks upon which we stand, more fluid and ever moving than the waters that bring forth life, as close as breath and as distant as the stardust. You may choose to put your phone on silent or airplane mode for the remainder of this time to help you settle more deeply. You might choose to curl up in your favorite chair or with a blanket or a beverage to become aware of God's presence near you. What do you feel with your skin? God touches us in the presence of our skin, in the feeling of cloth and pressure of the chair upon which we're sitting, the hardness of the rocks, or the wet coolness of the waters. I wonder what you can see. I wonder what you smell. Take another deep breath and let some of the cares and worries of the day slip away. Be mindful that although you hear things and see things and feel things, God is in them and not of them. And let them go, just as thoughts drift across your mind like clouds across the sky. Know that you can pause the video at any time if you want more time in silence, or for the wondering questions, or perhaps to journal in response to something that you experience. I invite you to take another deep breath, to breathe in the holy presence that is love and grace and home, and breathe out the fullness of peace and wonder that is our soul at rest. On the earth, in the sky, on the earth, in the sky, holy, holiness. In the trees, waters too, in the trees, waters too, holy, holiness. As in me, so in you, as in me, so in you, holy, holiness. Readings from the Hebrew Psalms. I wait for you, O God, my soul waits, and in your word I hope. My soul waits for you, God, more than those who watch for the morning, more than those who watch for the morning. From Psalm 84. Happy are those whose strength is in you. And from John's Gospel in chapter 3, verse 8. Jesus said, the wind blows where it chooses, and you hear the sound of it, but you do not know where it comes from or where it goes. So it is with everyone born of the Spirit. I wonder how hope lives in you. I wonder what keeps you from trusting God. I wonder what you know about the Holy Spirit. I wonder who or what guides your life. You're invited to join in singing in the Quiet Curve of Evening, number 278, in the Voices United, and the words will be on screen. In the quiet curve of evening, in the sinking of the days, in the silky void of darkness, you are there. In the lapses of my breathing, in the space between my ways, in the crater carved by sadness, you are there. You are there. You are there. You are there. In the rests between the phases, in the cracks between the stars, in the gaps between the meaning, you are there. In the melting down of endings, in the cooling of the sun, in the solstice of the winter, you are there. You are there. You are there. You are there. A prayer of thanksgiving and intercession. For your spirit woven into the fabric of creation and the eternal overlapping with time, and the life of earth interlaced with heaven's vitality, I give you thanks, O God. For your untamed creativity, your boundless mystery, and your passionate yearnings, planted deep in the soul of every human being, I give you thanks. Grant me the grace to reclaim these depths, to uncover this treasure, to liberate these longings, and in being set free in my own spirit, to act for the well-being of the world. You're invited to take some time to recall the events of the day and to pray for the life of the world. A closing blessing. O brother Jesus, who wept at the death of a friend and overturned tables in anger at wrong, let me not be frightened by the depths of passion. Rather, let me learn the love of anger and wild expanses of soul within me that are true expressions of your grace and wisdom. And assure me again that in becoming more like you, I come closer to my true self, made in the image of outpouring love, born of the free eternal wind. We come to the close of our time together. Go now in peace, go now in peace. May the love of God surround you everywhere, everywhere you may go. Go now in peace, go now in peace. May the love of God surround you everywhere, everywhere.